Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here. Fear the Walking Dead Season 5 is a few months away. We pretty much have a good idea of who's going to be in it, who's not going to be in it as far as returning characters go. We know that all the characters that were left standing at the end of Season 4 of Fear, they will all return. If not, there would have been some announcement like, this actor doesn't want to be in the show anymore, so they're leaving, they're going to die off screen or something. Something would have surfaced by now, so I think that all the actors... all the characters that were still alive at the end of Season 4 will appear in Season 5, probably at least Episode 1. I mean, one of them could die then. I mean, that could be the season premiere ratings grab. But as far as, at least making it to Season 5, Episode 1, appearing in that episode, we're probably going to get all the ones that were alive at the end of 4, because everyone was all together in a group at the end of Season 4. And it seems like we're going to be seeing what they're all up to in Season 5. Madison, everyone, it's pretty much been confirmed that Madison won't be in Season 5. I know some people are holding out hope that she might have survived what happened to her in Season 4. It was pretty much treated like a death scene, like a real dramatic death scene. But we didn't see her die technically, so some people are holding out hope. I say don't give up if you're a really big Madison fan, but you might not want to expect her in season 5. We could get her in Season 6, who knows? But we also know that characters that are returning are Daniel Salazar and Troy Otto. Troy Otto was dead in Season 3. Well, I mean, we don't really know anymore. It's possible that he is still alive. He could have survived his injury. Basically, he was hit in the head with a hammer twice by Madison, and then he was laying on the ground, and then he was swept up by water because they were at a dam, and the dam exploded. So he just completely gets swept up in water, and that's it. And he's got this big hole in his temple, and that's the last time we see of him. Now, it was a death scene at the time, but I feel like it was left slightly open-ended, and he's my favorite character in the entire Fear the Walking Dead show, other than Morgan. Morgan doesn't really count, kind of, because of his history on the original show, his origins on The Walking Dead. But as far as Fear characters, Troy's my favorite. I've been, for over a year, I've been one of those people that have been saying, we want Troy back. I want Troy to be alive. Troy should be alive. And I know it's kind of far-fetched, but I do believe it's possible at this point. I hope it's not just some cheap 2-minute flashback or anything. And for those of you that are about to comment, Troy can't die in Season 5 because he's already dead. In this video, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to pretend like he's alive. I'm going to pretend like it's official. He survived Season 3 because these are death prediction videos, and I'm just going to go ahead and include him because why not? You know what I mean? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but if I'm right, then I made a video about it, Because if Troy does come back in Season 5, yeah, he's still a death prediction, So for those of you that comment, Troy's already dead, so he can't die. I'm going to know that you didn't actually watch the video. That's okay, but I gotcha. But yeah, assuming he's alive, assuming he survived his hammer injury, do I think he will live through Season 5? Well, yes, I do think he will. I do think that there needs to be a significant death, at least one significant death in the 16 episodes of Season 5. I assume it will be 16 episodes. It's been 16 episodes since Season 3. The Walking Dead has been 16 episodes since Season 3. So it really seems like 16 episodes is their big thing. It's always the first 2 seasons, it's less, and then after that, it's 16 episodes each. So that's a while to go without a significant death. And in a show that's known for killing characters off every season, I suspect we'll get a significant death. And there's a decent amount of characters. There's a couple of minor characters that are pretty expendable: Sarah, Wendell, Charlie. But Troy Otto, I don't think if they're bringing him back, if he's alive, I don't think they should kill him off again so soon. I mean, shit, They're bringing him back because fans are asking for it. Even if it's a shitty flashback. Look, I'm just going to assume, again, he's alive, okay? So if he's alive, then I guarantee you they brought him back because of fan demand. I mean, like I said, I love the character. He's my favorite, but I myself was surprised by the amount of love the character got. I was surprised by the amount of people that wanted him back. They just like got on YouTube comments and were like, I miss Troy, I miss Troy, I miss Troy. Troy should be alive, Troy should be alive, Troy should come back. Like, I was surprised. I was like, holy shit. All right, everyone else feels the way I feel. I mean, I know everyone doesn't, but a lot of people did. So if he is alive, I guarantee they brought him back because of fan demand. You know, they got rid of Madison and Nick. And Daniel Salazar hasn't been around in an entire season. Season 4 got a lot of criticisms. The big bad was asinine, just completely and utterly asinine. There were some really bad plot holes, some pretty weak dialogues. It's kind of especially the back half. The first half of season 4 was pretty good. The back half was kind of a mess, kind of a guilty mess for me because I love Morgan so much, and Morgan took charge. He was the leader after the first half. So for me, it's a guilty pleasure because of Morgan. And make no mistake, I don't care how bad season 4 is, they better not kill Morgan to try to fix it. That is not the answer. Does everyone hear me? Does everyone hear me? Killing off Morgan is not going to fix Fear the Walking Dead. Okay? Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad we've got that straightened out. we can't kill him off. No, that's not going to solve any problems. But yeah, seriously, that's not gonna fix anything. I mean, Fear the Walking Dead can be as shitty as it wants to be. They better not kill off Morgan to try to fix it. Okay, moving on. Yeah, season 4 had some issues. A lot of people criticized it. It definitely had some faults, some problems, especially the second half. There was a lot of, Madison and Nick died. Daniel Salazar was not in it at all. So the back half of season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead was without Daniel, Madison, and Nick. And that's a lot of the core cast from season 1. Travis was already dead. The whole Manawa family was already dead. That was a given. But we pretty much lost Madison, Nick, and Daniel around the same time. And then what we had left was the back half of season 4, which had a lot of issues. And I don't blame fans for really getting upset. So, like I said, they brought back Troy Otto because I think they feel at this point they have some making up to do. And to kill him off again, that's just kind of a waste. I really don't believe that you should kill off a character if you're going to dramatically bring them back. Well, if you dramatically bring them back and then kill them, that's one thing. If you dramatically bring them back from the dead, literally, and then kill them off again quickly in the same season, no. Troy should at least live to season 6. At least. Season 6, season 30, tomato, same thing. I mean, he's such a good character. I mean, I'm kidding. But no, seriously, at least season 6. I'd like to see him make it to season 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like that'd be a fair run for the character. I'm serious, man. I at this point, like, bring him back. Hell, make him an anti-hero. Maybe he finally gets his shit together. Maybe it turns out he wasn't totally a psychopath and I mean, he did have that tragic backstory with his mom, and she abused him, and his dad abused him. I mean, I know that doesn't excuse anything he did, but maybe he does end up trying to get his shit together. Maybe he does end up, trying to redeem himself. I mean, we've never seen the Joker try to redeem himself in Batman. Maybe this is that opportunity to see a Joker in the Batman universe that actually tries to redeem himself. Because that's basically what Troy is. Troy's a lot like the Joker, in my opinion. I'd love to see him get like a redemption story arc and be like an anti-hero. I'd love to see him live multiple seasons. I'd love to see him and Alicia sort of develop this sort of silent bond, this reluctant bond. Because when you think about it, Troy and Alicia have one thing in common, finally. They had nothing in common in season 3, but now they have one thing in common. They both love Nick. Nick's dead. So that could cause them to have sort of a bond, sort of a reluctant, silent bond where they help each other survive. They're not best friends because Alicia knows about pretty much all the shit that Troy did. Like, you know, the shit with the farm. I think Alicia knows that. How Troy got everyone killed, how Troy murdered her friend that she was smoking pot with, and yeah, but if Troy's on a redemption path and you know they're both upset because Nick's dead, they both love Nick, they could develop this sort of bond, and you know, Troy at this point, he'd be one of the few, if they bring him back, he's straight up one of the longest living characters already, because they just got rid of everyone from season 3, you know, so Troy is one of the longer characters if he's alive and everything. So, you know, Troy and Alicia could sort of have this bond where they help each other. Maybe Morgan tries to help Troy. I mean, Morgan's always trying to help people. He went out of his, if Morgan, tried to help Martha a billion times like he did, Troy would be easier. I mean, I'd love to see Morgan try to help Troy with his mental problems, and yeah, I think at least Troy should live through season 5 and make it to season 6, at least season 6, at least. So I think Troy is safe. He will not die. He will live through season 5 of Fear the Walking Dead. If you're gonna bring back a dead character, bring them back for a little while. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 269 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 300 in the next few months, so hopefully we can get there. Just remember, every subscriber counts. Anyway, with all that said, I'm Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye!